Two, one.
Today we are presenting our Gummy Bear Osmosis Lab.
The experiment and the problem. How gummy bears react in different solutions. We wanted to see how big or small the gummy bears get. And our question was, how will the different solutions affect the gummy bear size? The experiment and class connection. So, substances used included a reaction between a liquid, which was water, and solids, which we used Black Forest gummy bears, that over time created a difference in physical properties from the original state before the reaction. Different solutions, such as those with salt, were used, adding another reaction to be observed. Our experiment is related to chemistry by matter and its interactions.
All right, here are some osmosis facts. When there are an unequal number of molecules inside and outside the cell, the concentration difference causes water to move across the membrane. Water molecules move from an area of low concentration to an area of high concentration. The water stops moving when there is equilibrium, or the same concentration, on both sides of the cell membrane. Here are some gummy bear facts. Gummy bears are made of solid jello-like substance, known as gelatin and sugar. Gelatin is made when collagen, a type of protein, is heated with water then cooled. These proteins are mixed and cooled and form chains with strong bonds.
Our variables for this experiment were independent variable, different solutions. Our solutions were nothing, salt water, and plain water. Dependent variable were the mass and color of gummy bears. The constant variables were the type of gummy bear and the type of beaker. Our control group was gummy bear and no water.
Our hypothesis for our experiment was the gummy bear in no water will stay the same. The gummy bear in plain water will grow in size and mass, and the gummy bear in salt water will shrink in size and mass. So, our starting point for each of our three gummy bears, here is the no water one. Here is the one that is starting in plain water. This is the one starting in salt water. This is the end result in no water gummy bear, the water gummy bear, and the salt water gummy bear.
This is our final picture. The one in no water gummy bear became the same, and the one in the saltwater solution became looking like applesauce, and the one with no plain water, this looks like a pale brownish color.
Here is a graph of our results. We have the three different types of gummy bears, the one in no water, plain water, salt water. The orange is the starting point, and the blue is the ending point. And the height of the graphs is the mass in grams of which the gummy bears were at before and after.
Our conclusion is 2 of 3 of our hypotheses were correct. The gummy bear in no water stayed the same. The gummy bear in plain water increased in size and mass. Those 2 we got right. And the gummy bear in salt water increases in size and mass. That was different from what our hypothesis was. I believe we were wrong because the water concentration in the salt water solution was still higher than the gummy bear itself.
And here is our bibliography.